And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Michigan State Spartans. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, I caught up with the Spartans head coach right before the game. One of the big keys in this game plan here today is to get their transfer running back the ball. He has been terrific all season and really paced this team, but today he has an opportunity to go over 1,000 yards. He is early and often in the script. Coach said, we want to run the rock. Really make sure that he gets that mark, but more importantly, it helps our team win every Saturday when he's rolling. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. And the Ducks ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Spartans offense comes onto the field first today. And here comes Alessio Milivojevic. Has for more than 350 yards and 3 touchdowns in his last game. Wide receiver going in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. And the Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They'll line up for a second down play. Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. Oh, he's got some space. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. The play action fake. Here's a heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Well, this defense looked pretty good last week. Of course, they had 2 sacks, and their coaching staff told us they really wanted to be able to build on that. Great news. They've already registered a sack here early in this game.
Back to pass on second down. It's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
So Oregon's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Dante Moore, he threw for 5 touchdowns in a victory last time out. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. The run inside. It's Hill. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
The short hands, it's Johnson. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. After the 9-yard completion, a wide-open playbook on 2nd and short. From the gun, running back gets the give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up. And now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Runs through the tackle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Well, one thing you know about Oregon is they're always loaded in the backfield. They had a couple of true freshmen a season ago in Davison and Hill Jr. who were absolutely outstanding, and you expect this season.
Snags it and he's open. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the 1st down. The Ducks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Got a little grass. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Throwing more. Pulls it in. It's Hill. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. All right, guys, let's think big picture for Oregon. They've gotten deep into the conference race, sitting on top of the standings right now. That conference championship game is starting to loom large.
It is, and there's so much at stake, right? Like knowing in the 12-team playoff that I have a chance to get a bye, right? If I can win my conference, so...
Turning it on! He's got the 1st down, and they did a brilliant job getting them outflanked with the Wildcat.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job, nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that 3rd down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not that much.
The RPO, it's complete. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with it.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Ducks.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of him. Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Off play action. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. No fair catches here, looking for room. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Quarterback making checks. Creates a little space. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. They'll go right back to it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Moore with the play fake. Buys a little time. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first of 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And the Ducks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Ducks!
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
And he puts through the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a breaks into the open. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They feed him again. There's a crease to the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. This is what Spartan running backs do. They get behind their pads, they move the chains. Le'Veon Bell among many who've been great at that.
And Kenneth Walker, man, you pulled back a couple years ago, such a great season too. But just that's their physicality. That's the brand that they've had. That's what their coaches embrace. You know, not being the quote-unquote main team in their state, but they're going to hit you in the face and they're going to play physical.
The Spartans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to get the first through the air, and they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Spartans will punt it away on 4th down.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
Uncertainty there. Play clock down to 4, and they'll call a timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Offense working from the pistol. Looking for a crease. It's Hill. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Moore. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Hooks. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And you know, when you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that name? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of them.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. That last completion left him with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
From the red zone, it's Hill. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had 0 answers.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Snags it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Now Michigan State wants to stop the clock. It's their 2nd timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now the Spartans calling their 3rd and final timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Trying to pound it in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Ready? Red 54, red 54. Ready, go!
Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. The Spartans in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories. Right, like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Running inside. It's Edwards. 5-yard gain on that play. It'll be 3rd and 5.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Zings it complete to the right. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Took a shot as he threw. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Are forced to settle for 3.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Slithers into space. He's past the 30. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Got a little space. Across the 45. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. Our first stop is with Kansas State taking on the number 11 team, the Arizona Wildcats. And it's Kansas State, not even blinking in this top 25 matchup. They took the lead on the opening drive of the game, and they've been adding to it ever since. Tough to imagine a halftime pep talk is going to change things. Here now, a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the Mountain West Conference. Now back to your game inside Spartan Stadium. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. And with that, let's head back to the place they've been playing football for more than 100 years, Spartan Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Spartans will boot it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
I caught up with the Ducks head coach coming out of the locker room at the half. The message to his team in the locker room was, you can be the hammer or you can be the nail here to start this second half. So far, they've been the hammer. A terrific start to this game. They've got the blowout, the opponent on the ropes. But he said, we will be determined by how we finish strong. Keep hammering away. That's the kind of team we want to be this season.
Appreciate that, Holly. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that.
Break. Let's go. Here we go.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Here comes the offense on second down. Right back to the well. Gets it out to the 20 after he picked up a 4.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
From the gun on third down, Dante Moore. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. Builds the punt and looking for daylight. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
The Spartans will call on their punt team. Wants to bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. At the end of that play, there is a Spartan who is slow to get up. That is the senior tight end who's shaken up. We'll have Holly Rowe check on him. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davison. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Here's Moore to throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Moore will throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Moore from the gun on third down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. The Ducks are rolling down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to run, it's Davison. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Dante Moore. He's got it down the middle. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And the Ducks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on 2nd and goal. Motion from the wideout. So the pop pass is busted up in the backfield for a loss.
2nd and goal, and the defense was not fooled. It looked like they knew exactly when that guy came in motion, across the formation. They said he's getting the football. They played uphill, get the tackle for a loss, and 4th or 3rd down and goal situation.
Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. A long way to go on 4th and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Moore to throw for it on 4th down. They got him. Big stop in the... And what a stand by this defense to keep points off the board. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Quarterback may change this route. Motion from the wide receiver. Throwing Moore. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Well, will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go. Moore to the air. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. Again, it's Moore. Finds him out of the backfield. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Ducks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Now on 2nd and goal. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Motion from the back. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Touchdown, Ducks! And the pummeling has started. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1. And he knocked that one right down the middle.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Michigan State's offense heads out, ready to go to work. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum.
Makes a grab and room to run. Good pick up there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Parachek. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. And the Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Rides the back and leaves it. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a 1st down for this offense.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Sparty. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
I love this tight end because, man, he's a weapon in the passing game. Big guy, big target, and he has a lot of ability after the catch. You saw it on that touchdown.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here.
Man, and these are the situations. They know you're kicking an onside. You got to get it. You got to find a way to get the football. How about it? Get the kick. Get a good bounce. Everybody's flying down the field. Ball bouncing all over the place. You fall on it. Offense has another chance to put some points on the board.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Gets the back moving. Makes the catch, and he's free. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. The run inside. It's Edwards. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, going to the air. He's got his man. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Looking for space. It's Edwards. It's a fumble on the play. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
And most quarterbacks will tell you, if they start to drift and throw off their back foot, their balance isn't as good, and you're more inclined to miss like he did right there.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Right on the money. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. And the Spartans look to keep this drive humming. Running inside, it's Edwards. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in.
The Spartans want to move quickly. From the red zone, looking for a space. Short gain on the play before he slides. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. Got a man. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Sometimes it's easy for the receiver to get lost running a drag through all that traffic, Jesse.
Yeah, and this is a receiver too, Reese, who's dangerous once he has the football in his hands. So I like the idea on offense of trying to get this guy the ball quickly to see what he can do once he has it.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He wants it all. Throw to the end zone, picked off. Trying to take it back. Inside the 40. Past the 30. The 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Ducks! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And what a fantastic job by the defense there on that 4th down. They understand, obviously, having a big lead. The offense is going to go for it. They're going to have to throw it. Everybody on defense has their eyes on the QB. They're able to jump in front of the pass, take it in for a touchdown, build their lead, and that essentially seals this game. They're going to go home with the W.
Sends it back in motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
That's reeled in. It's Rios. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know that.
There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Spartans offense, ready to go to work. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's McCray. Powerful running as he trucks his way to the 28.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and, man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games.